very interesting subjects I am going to describe in this particular program. The first part is we will understand the lunar node. So W.D. Gann's many concepts are mastic, many concepts are difficult to understand. So one of the concept for this year which I am going to bring to your domain, that is Gann's financial table. So this is what is the this year's innovations on the Gann smart finance is going to bring. So before that we should understand, so as you know, whenever we are bringing any new concept on the Gann, so we used to give an intro on that concept or put those concepts into public domain, so people should know the authenticity of those methods. Then we simplify it, decode it, and tell to the people how to use those concepts. And in the subsequent stage, the same things used to come in our software. So this is how on different Gann's concept we are doing. So today I am going to explain you the lunar node and how you can use the Gann's concept in the crypto price analysis, especially the tetrahedron. So that I am going to explain. I'll also introduce you to the crypto options. So these are the things will be explained today. So it will be a 1 hour event, and the same thing will be repeated on 25th of January in Hindi. So 25 तारीख को यही सब्जेक्ट हिंदी में लिया जाएगा, कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. आप अगर रजिस्टर किए हैं तो आप वो सेशन भी ज्वाइन कीजिएगा. सो इफ यू हैव already registered for this program, 25th it will be conducted again in Hindi, so try to join that. So once again, good evening to all of you. I will start the session for the day. It is a very interesting and new subject. So here I am going to explain you about the lunar node. So what is a lunar node? Using this lunar node only, we are predicting the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. The solar eclipse and lunar eclipse is being predicted, calculated using this lunar node concept. So how it look like? So slightly difficult and it requires a lot of imagination. You can say that this is Earth. I have taken some web from the internet. I have downloaded this. This is the sun and Earth is moving. So this is not a circular rotation. It is a elliptical rotation. In a elliptical rotation, it is not a perfect circle. Elliptical rotation. Earth is moving in this, and moon also. We have our natural satellite moon. Moon also is revolving around the Earth. This is also one of the elliptical orbit. So whenever these points are being meeting, so the path in which or the orbits, so this is a imaginary path. In this path only Earth moves. Earth never changes its path. So whenever moon is hitting this Earth's path, so that time only we are getting that solar eclipse or lunar eclipse. So this is known as your lunar node. So this is only two things you are seeing in the two-dimensional plane, because it is a two-dimensional plane we have made it. So you are seeing two points here. But one of our very good physics professor, I can say, so his name is reflecting here. He has published couple of videos. I have seen that. So you can see that this is how Earth's orbit is. This is the sun. So this is Earth's orbit, and this lunar orbit, whenever it crosses here, so these are the points it is creating our lunar node. So every time you can say that almost we are taking some 29 days uh, for the moon to revolve around the earth. So during this time, full moon, new moon, everything comes. However, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse doesn't come every month. So whenever there is a proper configuration happens, that time it is, you can experience that. Similar things again also you can see here. So it is more like of, so whenever this lunar motion is happening in the upward direction, so this is, we can say, ascending order, and this is a declination or descending order. So you can see that here one point it has crossed, another point it has crossed, but we have ignored these 2 points. So this is also points need to be considered for your lunar node. So this is a great mathematics, and you can say now only we are saying that and clapping very good that ISRO has sent one satellite to the moon. This country has sent one satellite to the moon. For our ancestors has given this knowledge, and whom we think that they are less educated or less tech oriented, but they have centuries ago, they have given this knowledge, this drawing, that this is how lunar nodes happens or the lunar motion happens. So it is just a intersection of moon's path. When moon intersects the path of the sun, so that time only this lunar node appears. That is what it says. But it has a great meaning. So whenever we take it very progressive way, it has a huge meaning. Meaning in the sense, you can get lot of informations about this on the why it happens mathematically. The same professor of physics also told you this. This is not my note, his notes. Lunar nodes are intersection points. It is caused by the 5.2 degree tilt of the lunar orbit plane. So 5.2 degree, one concept came here. So in Gann study, we are more concerned about the degrees. Then these lunar nodes are opposite to each other. So you have, so southern node, northern node. So it is opposite to each other. So, and this lunar nodes forms the nodal axis. Axis means one line. And new moon, full moon, and eclipse. So all these things are eclipse equal to new moon, full moon close to the nodal axis. So this is what the conclusions you can see from this lunar node concept. But normally if you just, this is what you have seen in a two-dimensional, three-dimensional. But this process of going through this lunar node, again you can say that this is one of the axis or plane you are seeing. This is what one plane. You can say this is a plane. This is for lunar plane, this white color, and this is our Earth's plane. And this plane interchange its order, means the Earth will come to here and lunar path will happen here. This happens once in 18.6 years. 18.6 years it will happen. The axis will change. Every 18.6 years, the plane will interchange. So this is what also another factor is great interest of our subject. And if you plot all these things, all your lunar nodes activities in 18.6 year sequence, and if you join those things, you'll get in center, you are getting one some jumble of lines. Na? These are the things it will be formed. This kind of complex drawings, it will form if you keep on joining these lines one by one. And those who are into the subject of astrology, they will be knowing about these symbols. There are 12 observation points. Eris, Taurus, likewise we have. Then we have different, you can say here one lunar node is forming. This is lunar node. This is also lunar node, replicates the lunar node. So all these things is having when there is a means ascending and descending order, that is also marked with a specific symbol. So this is quite, you can say, quite standardized. So this one picture, if you are into the astrophysics or into the astrology or into the uh, astronomy, so these one pictures, all symbols, if you try to understand, you can able to read this image completely. So then you have different angle dimensions here. You have some close angle dimensions, some means wide angle dimensions. All these things replicates to your lunar node. But what happens in this lunar node, how it impacts our stock market or any financial market, that W.D. Gann has put all this knowledge into one table known as the financial timetable. This financial timetable he has started with 1784. Why he has started with 1784? That is best known to him. Maybe it is a sequence of from one. It has ended at 1784 and it is giving us in this order. So this is W.D. Gann's compilation 1909, and he has said that these are the things will happen in this series. So it is just an arrangement of numbers. If you count here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, so 12 months represents to 12, so that you can get. So here from the top to down, if you count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. So here 21 also is there, 12 is there. So 3 into 7 is 21. Then it has given one segment. So one segment is having a 4 data points. One segment is having 1 data point. Second segment is having 2 data points, and third 2. So these are the sequence of cycles or lunar cycle waves it is being mentioned here. So as I said to you, 18.6 years. So 18.6 year segment, you can see here how many divisions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. 11 divisions are there. So 11 divisions are there. Here 12 divisions are there. So this is how he has given a chart. So many people, if you just search in the internet on financial timetable, many things, informations you will get, and it will be all people have given their own view, own assumptions, own thought process, and all their own, you can say, conclusions they have derived. But if I look into these things, I have, if you relate to it to the other studies of the Gann, I can say that in your Gann angle study, we are having 11 trend line because we want to divide the price time graph into 12 segments. That's why we have 11 trend lines. So this also 11 segments he has created. So this is also related to that 11 segment. So when it talks about this 12, this 12 sequence can continue 1 12 sequence, then 12 12 12, or it can expand. So this is not limited to 12, it can go 13 14 15 16 17. So till 2008 he has computed. We can go beyond that also. So you can see all these boxes 2007 and 8. That is a box you can see here 2007 and 8. Some criticality is there. Again, if you just go on forming it, every segment. So there is a having some properties, B having some properties, C having some properties. All these things are there. So now let me explain how he has done it. So I have just made it into the colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one color. So that is 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 3, 2. So this is how the sequence is there. So 1 year followed with 4 years, followed with 2 year, then there will be a 1 year. So this is how trend cycle. So if this trend, a trend is emerging or this part of the trend is emerging here. So whatever the reflection you will get in the 2025, this is only limited to the 2025. Whatever the reflections will come in 2026, so that is going to continue till 2029. So this is what how the financial timetable you have to read. So whatever the action will come in 2030, that is only limited to that year. So now, so based on that, 1 year followed with 4 years of same trend, then followed with 2 years of same trend, then followed with 1 year limited or short period trend, then followed with 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and these are coming to 3 and 2. So what if you just look into this? So you can say 1 year 4, 1, 5 to 7, 1, 8 to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 19, 21. So 21 of means if you add on all those things, these numbers. So 1, 4, 1, 5, 5 to 7, 8 to 10, 11, then 13, 13, 3, 16, 16, 16, 3, 19, 21. So from where this 21 has come, so we are getting some numbers. We are getting 21. We are getting, there are 21 numbers in the top to down order. If you count all these things, that also 21. So if you count from the top, so that just now I have shown you 1784 to 1804. So that is also 21. And this 21 also corresponding to 3 into 7. So this you can say 3 into 7, 21. Then the arrangement, this top row arrangement I am not considering. This is a infinity series, it will continue. Why these things has come? This is 21, 21, 21 every year. So that says us there are, you can say, 5 point. Just now I have told you there is a tilt happens in 5 point some degrees. So here in presentation I have told you the mathematical meaning of 5.2 degrees. 5.2 degrees creates this lunar orbit plane, changes 5.2 degrees. 18.6 years, this plane changes its positions. Then below this part of your, whenever that is going for a declination period, that goes with one 27.5 degrees. So whenever this movement happens, that is 27.5 degrees. So here you can say that here if you look into this part, so 27.5 degrees. So that 27.5 degree image I think I have not added there. So that is also, so here this degree is 5.2 degrees. So this degree is 5.2 degrees, this part only. So this part is causing that lunar node creation. So you have 127 point these things. If you just subtract it, it is coming to 22. 22 means lesser than 22. So you can say, so that he has rounded to 21. So based on that, from there only this 21 concept has come. So 1 year trend. So whichever the trend happens in this year 2025, it remains same. Then there is a 2026 trend which will continue till 2029 because it is a 4 years of trend. Then there will be a 1 year of trend. Then there will be again a 2 years of trend will be there. So by this process, the Gann's financial timetable is arranged. So then it comes to based on the lunar node. So you can say that there is a very complex drawing is here. So you can see this is only plain drawing, but here there is many complex drawings are there. Many complex drawings are there. So you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So every 12 segment and different degrees it is hitting many complex drawings are there. So that he is going to bring it to the linear order. So first row, nothing is there. It is a plain white period. So your special period starts with A. So A. So this row, all data points will be considering A. So what will happen in the A? Extreme low stock prices, repression begins in new business generations. So all these things, it is not my words. It is as per the Gann's this wording, which I have just put it here. And 4 years of stock price and improving business, market pairs of goods. So all this thing, it is he is talking about a 4 years of trend is setting on, and this period something the extreme low, extreme high prices can reoccur. So now forget about 26. What happened in 207, 208? This is a past. Do not go back to this 1990s. It may be very far. So those who are long term in the market, they will be knowing. So 2007 and 2008, this period, just remember. Extreme low stock price, repression begins, new business. 2008 was your subprime crisis. 2008. If I go back to the data, so here 2007 and 8. So 2007 we started with 4,000 Nifty. See the extreme fall in the February 8%. Then there is a great rally. Then August there is a September huge rally, October huge rally. Then there is a small correction here, but December there is a huge rally. January 2018, great fall is happening. So where we have started? We have started 4008. Nifty index gone till, with all these big ups and downs, we have gone till 6,000 level, 5,300 level. But then after, again within a 2 months period, we are coming to 4,000 level, 4,000 level. And much below that, it has June 17%, 5%, 9%. These numbers you can just have a look. 2008. So what kind of things is being created here? You can see here. 2007 and 8 was that period. So extreme low, extreme highs. So all these things will happen once it stabilizes at a period of 2008. So till 2010 you had a good period. So here 8 after, so that is stabilizing, and 2010 till 2010 we have more or less maintained the similar kind of behavior, similar kind of trend behavior, similar kind of volatility behavior till 2010. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, this block. Then 11, quite here. So it is a B, high stock price. High stock price 11. You can see 2011 once it started. So there are great ups and downs, but there is a pricing part because it has a mirror from the 2008. So 2008, if you remember 2011, many times we found out the prices of the stocks are not matching to the economic fundamental. That is what it was reflected in 2011. 2011. So 11 has ended. So month on month basis I am given here. I have just taken the month on month basis. What is the high low month happened? What is the percentage of movement happened? So that is what your 2012. So this is, so B, high price. High price, when it says that, that doesn't mean that market will go very high. High price when says it will be mostly all your stocks will be evaluated more than their fundamental values. Markets will have a corrections or again repercussions that can happen. So extreme low stock price means your market fundamentally you will have the value, but prices will go down. Extreme low prices means he is saying though you will be fundamentally strong, but you will be going down. Though you are fundamentally weak, you will be, prices will be slightly higher. Then it comes to C, panic. So these are the panic periods. So C, that is also a single, C is also single year event. So it is not a big year event. So here panic, low stock price, again high stock price, F is panic, low stock price, very high stock price, then major panic or crash, J, K is same as A, plus it will have the issues like unemployment, strikes and some prominent death. This is what the Gann's writing is. If you just relate to this thing, these are not 100% true, but pricing part I found out there is a correlation of 70 to 80%. When it say about the social facts like there will be a strike, unemployment or anything, that has similar kind of effects. So you can say that 7 and 8 also reflecting here, K, 7 also K, 7 also A. So here you have seen A, B, C, D. But here once this is lunar node, so what happens here? E, once you are forming one step, you are leaving and you are giving one more here as a E. E will be left out with like this order. One here left. Then second row F starts. This is just alphanumeric to know that lunar node movements. So based on that he arranged the number. It is nothing more. Just if you see this arrangement, that is enough. No need to go to how the lunar node interact with each other, not required. So lunar node means it is not meeting twice, it is meeting many times. 21 times it is meeting in that 18-year period. So within 18.6 year period, so there are 18.6 years period, 21 times it will hit the earth and sun's path. So that path 21 times when it is hitting, that 21 times we are Gann is plotting here. So A, B, C, D he has given because he has to give you the numerical things. That is how he has arranged. So E, then alternate E. Again it is because E here is continuing here and second row also E continuing. In between one gap what he has created, the F is being placed here, and you can see that after this D, the E and F is consuming 3 rows. 3 rows. Similar way, the G and H are also consuming 3 rows. So this also consuming 3 rows. G and H are consuming 3 rows. So I is 1 is, so J. So J, so there is nothing called I there as per his financial chart. So it is just alphanumeric. So J and K, maybe I and J he would have written. So I he has left it, J and K he has kept it. But here on 1942 I found out strangely in his drawing, but this 1842 represents that still I could not able to understand what is mean by this 1842, which was he has kept it below this one. So what purpose it has been kept, it was not known to me. So this K year also is being plotted like this. And this how these arrangements are happening. 1784 to 1804. This is one. Now this 3 and 4 will go here. 3 and 4 will go and it will continue till 2023. Now 3 4 will not go, or 22 23 will not go. It will be alternate. 21 22 will go into the next column. So third column will have 21 22. So it is ending at 40 41. Fourth column will go for 40 41, but fifth column will go again top. So this is, I just colored that. So this also reflects the sinusoidal movement of, or ascending descending nature of your lunar node cycle. So this is the ascending and descending nature of your lunar cycle represents. And this is also known as your minor ascending and descending nature of your lunar cycle. It represents. If you color them, so you will come to know that this is how he is representing all these things, numbers. So this is what the lunar node concept is as per the Gann. This is what he has told. So, but do not draw the conclusion that it having the panics. It is having a high price means more than fundamental. You are pricing the stock means demand will be more, or low price means your fundamental is there but market is not valuing the cost also. And along with that, many social things he has added to that, and maybe it is reference to the US, what are the things has happened there. Based on that he has put it there. So that is how the Gann's financial timetable is. Second one part, I can come to the conclusion here. Since there is a 5.2 degrees is 5.2 degrees, 5.2 degrees are the axis changing positions. So you can derive all minor supports and resistance at 5.2 degree factor to derive the resistance and support that works to certain extent. So that is also is there. And this 21 year time frame, you can say that for large trends you can go for 21 time frame is there. So what is 360 into, so 360 1 year 360 degrees into 21. So this big factor also can give you the biggest top and bottom. So many reference you can get. So once 360 into 21, if you go, so that means 2006 low, if or 2007 low you can take 360 into 21 and divided by 180. So whatever the factor you are getting, square of that low, add this factor, re-square. So you will find out those highs also coming more or less to the subsequent years. So those highs and those lows, so also replicating to certain extent with some squaring phenomena, it is replicating. So now to 2026, you can say 2025, 26, 25 is a quiet year. It has nothing to do with that. So then we have the 2025 having no ABCD categorization. However, 24th is in a 24th, you can say this is a continuation of your, so 3-year cycle. So J whatever represents, so J represents whatever the cycle that is, that has spillover to 2024, and 2025 you can say that it has no lunar node effect is there. It is fully sitting in the top row. But 2026, you can say extreme low means for based on fundamentals, it will not be there. And unemployment and other things, whatever he has said, it is a now itself it is visible that may go to a saturation level that time. So that you can say this is what the Gann's financial timetable is. So you understood the Gann's financial timetable. Now I'll be moving to the next part of my discussion to introduce you how you can do the tetrahedron into the crypto price analysis. So when I talk about the tetrahedron, tetrahedron is a arrangement like this. I can go for the tetrahedron here. You can see this is how the tetrahedron is represented. So tetrahedron is representing the high energy instruments, the instrument which is having highest amount of energy, highest amount of volatility, highest amount of uncertainty. Those instrument you can use. If you are using in the stock markets, you should use in the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse months. Again, that is also moon, that lunar node months, and on the leap years. So these price points are the resistances, and each row is having its own significance. So here 3 numbers, here 5, here 7, here 9, all odd things are there. So all odd number of numbers we are arranging in a tetrahedron things, and the last number will be the termination point. So last point will be the termination point. Last row, last prices will be termination. So when we go for any trade decision, so this is our seed. So this seed should not be touched, it should be untouched. So our entry point most likely in the uptrend will be the this price. What? So this price will be our uptrend, or it is our entry point. Entry point. This will be the stop losses, and our targets will be fixed as this is our first target, this is second target, this is third target. So likewise, you can have number of targets and you can keep on drilling also. Similar way, if you are going for the, this is resistance chart you have seen. If you are going for the support chart, you can get the downward trend. So this is the seed number, not to be touched. Sell should be initiated 104, 908.83 and continue like this way. So crypto is a high volatile instrument. It is a high energy instrument. Lot of uncertainties are associated with the crypto. Henceforth, this is the tool can be utilized in the crypto analysis. So this software already we have released and we are going to means give it in the group. So by tomorrow or day after. So if you want, you can procure that software. So that is what about the how you should use Gann tetrahedron in crypto price analysis, because crypto also, or you can say tetrahedron also follows the lunar node concept in some or other way. So that is what I have told you. Now coming to the crypto domain. So like your stock market domain, crypto market also having futures, it is having options. So this also you can trade in the crypto markets in the futures and options. So I'll just give you some fundamentals. Those who are interested, because now we are going to start. I have already started one, that registration is over. February first week or February 1st, we are starting one year's complete program on crypto. So those who have joined there, they will be getting lot of live things into the crypto trading. So they will be trading in the crypto. So another batch is starting on March. So March 2025. Again, one more batch is starting. Those who are interested can send me the message. I will share the information about that that program. So you can say that lot of things we are giving here. There is a some opportunities are there, something I have initiated. So this is that group. In that group, I am discussing that parts. Fine. So when you talk about crypto future and option, let me make you understand that crypto futures and futures first. So crypto future, like your stock market futures and all, however, it has a different meaning. These futures are perpetual in nature, means they do not have any expiry date. There is no expiry, no rollover can be done. So it is perpetual. It will exist. It doesn't have any expiry. Since it doesn't have any expiry, what is the benefit? It doesn't have any cost of carry. There is no expiry where the cost of carry will come. So cost of carry does not reflect there. There is no expiry. Since there is no cost of carry, the very fundamental of future will go down because it is a future. Someone has buying means he is telling that in future I will take it delivery. So that part itself, it is perpetual. It is not having any it is not having any expiry. Then what we should do? So they have put on funding cost. So it is a perpetual future, no expiry. So no cost of carry. So no expiry. So it is no cost of carry. But if you say it has no expiry, then its name is perpetual future. Then very meaning of the future or the definition of future itself violates. Definition of future says that I am buying a contract. On this date, I will take it delivery. That is what futures contract says. It is perpetual, having no expiry, then that fellow will never take in delivery. So what will happen? So for that, every 8-hour interval, they have put on funding cost. Whatever the contract, if you take, if it is 1 lakh, 1 crore, whatever things, this much of money you have to, as a buyer of this thing, because there is no expiry. So as a buyer of this contract, you will be paying this much of funding cost to the seller. The seller will receive, buyer will give. So this is how the cost of carry is being solved there. Second part comes, most of the crypto broking firms, there is no brokerage. So what they take? There is a maker fee and taker fee. Maker fee means whenever you are buying something, if you are buying something, so you are a liquidity provider. Seller means he is a liquidity taker. So if you are a buyer of these things, along with the purchase, because you are going to pay the funding fee, so you have to be incentivized for this. So as a buyer of this contract, Bitcoin or anything, you will receive this money, this much of money, contract value, whatever 1 crore means, 1 crore multiplied with 0.024% one time. This is every 8-hour sequence, this will go on. But this maker fee is the one-time contract, one time you will receive as a buyer. And somebody is selling you, so that person will pay one fee which is known as taker fee. So whatever the difference is there, this maker fee and the taker fee, that goes to the platform. The platform takes as a brokerage. So that is their brokerage. Maker fee, taker fee, difference is the brokerage. So always the taker fee will be higher than the maker fee. So that is how this futures operates. So now this is how the future operates. Similar way, you have the options also. So here, if you go for there is two instruments having the options, like your Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this Bitcoin and Ethereum having the options, but these options are again known as exotic option, and it has daily expiry, monthly expiry, and weekly expiry. See, we are seeing 20, 21st, 22nd. This is the daily expiry. Tomorrow 5 o'clock it will get expired. Today's contract. So whatever 20th, 19th contract is expired. So now 20th started, 20, 21st, 22nd. So again 24th, 31st, 31st is monthly option. Again weekly option has at a time 3 weeks options they are giving. So 7th February is 1 week is there, 24th is there, 31st is monthly as well as weekly. So this is the way you can say these options are being arranged, and there is no holiday. So there is no need of adjusting the expiry date and other things. It is 24 hour, 365 days. So 365 days into 365 days into 24 hour it operates. But one thing you have to remember, this is the one of the very dangerous instrument. Do not think and do not play the way you play in the stock market with weekly options and all. Do not dare to play in that order. If you play in that order, at least stock market has some mercy or some amount of sympathy on the people, by ignorant people, I can say sympathy on the ignorant people, to give you some time to breathe. But these options will not allow you to breathe. It will kill you within days. All your monies it will kill within days. Because every day expiry is there. And look at their IVs, 100%, 90%, 99%, this kind of IV they are having. So this requires a thorough learning process. So here you require someone to guide you at least a period of 3 to 6 months, so that this instrument you can able to touch. Touching this instrument itself requires a great skill, because stock market I was doing weekly options got wiped out, I was doing these options could not able to, that is different things, because 90% of the people trade in options without knowing what is that instrument is. That is different story. But in stock market at least you are getting spared, some amount is left out or something is left out. But imagine this is having 100% of IV, such a huge IV. Daily expiry, weekly expiry and monthly expiry exists. So that is not a easy stuff to do. So if you think that no, there 10 lot I bought, did it. So many theologies are going on there. Many theologies have gone there, and that all theologies have failed. And finally, SEBI steps in and told that take it out, all weekly options for Bank Nifty, that has been taken out. So all theologies are gone to a silence mode. That I was telling from the beginning, those who are associated with smart finance, the day weekly option came, many of you I was telling that this is a wrong instrument, don't touch it. But it takes years. At least they have taken it, but they have done more bad than the good. Not only they took the options, they also created all unwanted regulations, and due to that market is going to suffer, liquidity is going to be dried down, brokers are going to close their shop. That is going to happen because fear having that psycho. They created a fear psycho. They have brought a wrong instrument without proper mathematics. They allow it to happen or allow you to get manipulated. Then along with that instrument, they have also attached some good instrument into that. So there what happens, those who are professional traders, those who are successful traders, those who have never touched that equity option, that weekly option also, they got suffered. So that is what lot of your margins has gone up. Margin frameworks they changed. So margin will come in this order, that order, this, that, all nonsense they also created. So this is how you should buy, this is how you should sell. All this unwanted things has come along with that. That is because of the fear. Because of the fear. That part is done. So imagine if that has created these issues. This, if it is not handled properly, what will happen? This also will create much bigger issues than that. So for that, one, thorough learning is essential if you want to touch these instruments. And this thorough learning also will not happen in a day or two. Nothing is theory there to teach you. So these crypto options, there is no theory to teach. It is just a instrument which is having a volatility of 100%. That means it can go up by 100% in a year. It can come down to zero within a year also, if it is a yearly volatility. Fine. But it has a big window of opportunity. Do not get frightened by this volatility. Do not get frightened by that volatility. 99% of you, what will happen if anybody is going to a doctor is telling you have a heart problem. So you take this pill, blood thinner, this is the things is put. So we come home, we say, okay, it is because of oil. So doctor has given a pills 1, 2, 3. Take this blood thinner, take this one, take this one. But after that, we did some internet search. Normally, 90% of us does that, and we found out oil causes this thing. So we say that oil-free foods. Give that man oil-free food. So nothing will happen. That is happening. Many self-medications. Many people claim themselves as a doctor. They said that. So when he goes to next time to the doctor, doctor will say, I did not tell you that you should not take any oil. I told you take little oil, because without oil, certain vitamins will not be get absorbed in your body. It will not be get digested in your body. It will create further complications, isn't it? So that is where we are having the problems. Having sugar doesn't mean that you should not take sugar. You should take little sugar, very, very little, very, very minute, very, very small. Similar way, having heart problem, little oil is okay, not ghee, not puri, not kachori. So which has huge things. So similar way, having a kidney problem, that doesn't mean that that fellow will not eat any proteins. He can take light proteins little be taken. So this instrument is having what problem? Problem is high volatile, highly volatile. So if it is highly volatile, that means in Nifty we are taking one lot 15 lakhs, volatility 10%, no problem. Here volatility is 100%. So if we will take 1.5 lakhs position, 1.5 lakhs position, so same effect of Nifty we will get it here. Same effect of Nifty. One lot of Nifty, what are the things it should give? The similar result this one also will give. This one also will give, because volatility is more. There is no need to take 15 lakhs risk here, because lesser the quantity also will give the same result. One lot of Nifty which is having 15 lakhs now, 15 lakhs plus contract, whatever impact it will give in this kind of instrument, 1.5 lakhs of position will give you same result. Similar amount profit, similar amount loss. If 1.5 lakhs, if you are doing here, if there 15 lakhs, you are taking 7,500. If you are making in one successful trade, 1.5 lakhs also will give you 7.5 lakhs trade success. Similar way, if you are going for losses, here if it is giving 2k loss in 15 lakhs, if you are taking a stop loss, here too also you will get a 2k. So your exposure, capital exposure, you have to reduce in this instrument, and they have a perfect recipe for that. So though Bitcoin is trading at $1,05,270, you can take a minimum $200 also you can trade. Means Fractional contracts are allowed here. Similar things for the options. Fractional contracts also allowed there. So here volatility is more. Volatility should be tamed with lesser exposure. That is one part. Second part, since it has higher volatility retains. Sometimes what happens in stock market, we got corona period, volatility came and gone up. Corona period we got 2020, we got the all VIX, IB, everything gone to 70-80%. Then it has fallen down to 10% now. But this market is not like that. This market retains the volatility. Is a volatility retainer. Number 2 point means volatility is there, means it is going to stay there. It is not going to 100 to 10, it will never become. It will still remain as 100 to 70, 80, it can come again, go back to 100. But it is a retainer, volatility retainer. Why? Because it is unregulated. Number 1 point means more risk. Second, it is a world market. Worldwide people are doing, not Indians alone. So it is a volatility retainer. So once this ups and downs is always bad. Volatility, if it is there and it retains, it is easy for us to understand or easy for us to plan. Because it is retaining, its behavior is like that. So it is retaining. It is good. You can think you have a friend. Today you went, he is very cordial. Tomorrow you went, he is very rough, shouting. Day after tomorrow again you go, he is again cordial. So you are saying that he is a non-predictable fellow. How he behave, nobody knows. What if you know that he is an angry friend? Every time you go, his response is anger. He scolds, he reacts. So you are prepared. Okay, he is like that. So this instrument is like that. Means it has one behavior. It doesn't change its stand. It is having high volatile, means it retains that volatility. So once it is happening that high volatility retains that, like you handle your angry friend, cordial friend, or angry boss. So similar way you have to handle here. So your plans also will be accordingly. So that is what the complexities of this instrument, first of all. Second part, it is having another complexities that options are having daily expiry, weekly expiry, monthly expiry. So every day expires, weekly they expires, monthly also they expires. So here all your saddle, strangle, god, condor, whatever you have learnt in the stock market is zero. They won't work. You have to, because this is an angry instrument, as you said to you, it's a volatility instrument. Volatility instrument and risk management, you have three options, three type of instruments, that too also exotic. So these are the challenges it has. But when there is a challenge, it comes with a bigger opportunity, huge opportunity it gives. What opportunity it gives? It gives you the opportunity to earn in dollars. Earn in dollars, USD. So by sitting in India, if you can earn in dollars, how beautiful it will be, how excellent it will be. So that is also another benefit it has. So all these things doesn't come with one very, you can say, in a very odd combination. It comes with certain benefits. So that is what first, you can scale lesser capital, also you can operate wisely, you can operate, you can earn in dollars. So these are the advantage part. Disadvantage part, it is not regulated. So you don't require a regulation. By seeing one having a regulator, what happened? Having one SEBI like a regulator, what happened? Now full market is full of fear now. So all lost the money, this happened, that happened, increase the thing. Whom it is going to benefit? It is in a mic is being taken, and in the open platform it is being told all fellows are getting diabetes because of rasgulla, so stay away from rasgulla. Touching rasgulla also can catch the diabetes. Even though you are not eating, if you touch also you will get diabetes. So what happens? That fear given, rasgulla is bad. So what happens? Whenever you give one announcement like that, it conveys a message, rasgulla is bad. What if you could have done in a different way? Educate on rasgulla. Means this much of a rasgulla you eat, nothing will happen. You take 1/4 of a rasgulla, reduce the size of a rasgulla, improvise the rasgullas things, that will happen. Or people having diabetes cannot eat rasgulla, that restriction you put, that is also there. So that is a way. Or you take a mic and tell in the public forum that yes, rasgulla is bad, so nobody should eat rasgulla. That is what the regulator job, or this is what. That many debates can come, many things will come, and other things will come. So here one opportunity is there, and along with that it comes with one specific risk. So here my point is, now the February batch is full. Now February some 10-15 people I have taken, they will be getting trained on this, how to handle, how to earn in dollars. Their process also started. So their process started, though they have not actively gone into the trade, but certain thoughts of this thing I have started putting in their mind. So you can say those who are joined that program, so there 15 seats is restricted, no more people will be taken. So these people have gone. So morning I have just, today morning you can say that I am going to take this trade. I took it. Then I said that yes, I got the profit. So here I got the profit, I shown them. So by this process they will be with one happiness, with one proper way they are going to learn, and it is going to be a 1-year program. That is what is there, and it is required. This the concept you that this is the option. I am 10 years experienced fellow in options in capital market. I cannot do it. Do it. I have no objection. I have shown you the site. You go there, put it. So then you will see that it is not working. Why it is not working? That is not my fault. I have told you these are the things required. Certain things require some special treatment, special ways, special way of thinking. So that needs specific preparations. So those who are interested for that program, already the people have February, no vacancy. March 1st, the second batch will start. March 1st, the second batch will start. They can send me the message 98417 36980. 36980. They can send me the message, and for 1 year, it is not a free program, not a cheap program also. For a 1 year, it will cost you between 40 to 50,000 rupees. So that much of money is required for you to train. So those who have gone in this batch, that is different. But for the March 1st onwards, the batch which will start, that will cost you this much. Because you are going to get that reward, you are going to get the dollar earning. I am going to make you to earn dollar. So that worth that much. So that will not be free. So those who are interested can enroll for that. Only one part I will say that if you, as per my instructions, whatever instruction I will give, whatever the size I will recommend, whatever the instructions I will give, based on that, if you can work, your training fee plus some more money you can recover. Because with a smaller capital you have to start. It is not a bigger capital. So with a smaller capital over a period of time, this much if you follow my instruction. I gave an instruction, you said that I did not see the message, I was sleeping, I was working. So I will give a time, what time the message will come. That also I will tell. I will conduct program, you say that I was in bathroom, I did not attend, so I cannot help in that. So but those who are serious, as per the instructions, they will work for a year. What will happen? They will get back their this thing because lesser capital, this much you will get. But what goes with you? You learn a skill. So you don't require anyone's tips, advice, nothing. You yourself can able to initiate and be self-sufficient, self-empowered to handle all those things, all those trades of your own after a period of 1 year. So this is what the programs for the March it will be starting, and it is very early. It is filling. You can say February batch. Not even 3 days it has taken. All people, those who have come, they have joined that. So that is not given. That information also not given in the public domain. So this is being first time giving in the public domain because all should get that opportunity. So for that it is being given. So if you have the mind to earn in dollars and do something constructive, then do join this program. Another benefit, there are 2 lots, 5 lots you are trading in the Nifty. 45 lakhs now based on the contract, 3 lots of Nifty if you are trading, you are carrying 45 lakhs. And how much it is coming? 10,000. 20,000. This is what peanuts you are counting. Post tax and all nothing. If you reduce it by 1/10, 5 lakhs also, if you can start in this domain, your result will be same. 10, 20,000 again also will come from 5 lakhs. Only your capital will be 1/10 of that. So their risk is 45 lakhs. M2M risk, lot of risk. 1/10 of that risk you can achieve this same earning of the 3 lots of Nifty. So that benefit will be there. So if you prepare for that, you have to think that how I can make it happen, because every new things required a training, every new things required a process for that. So that is for the March. Any doubts on Gann's lunar node or on the crypto options and future? You can. Last year in 2024, what are the things we brought? 2024 vibration number came, tetrahedron came, global, that degree conversion of the global degree conversion methodology also has come. Three different volatility method to predict the trend, that also has come. So these are the 2024 innovations. So 2025 it will start with Gann Lunar node financial table, and beyond that it will go. What is the meaning of every lunar node year and how it is being arranged, defined? What is Gann's, what is lunar node? That is what I have told you. How the world is reciprocating, that is important. So it is not the one man can change anything. He is a ruler. So he is a ruler of a great democracy, and he is one very prosperous and great country which has lot to give for the world. So definitely it will make great changes for the things, and his thoughts are entirely different this time what he was before. But I think some big changes can happen in the world. So that is there. So it is, do not think it is a golden age. Every age is a golden age. Every year is a golden year. So we are the victim of our rulers. The people who rules us, they gives us different pictures. So let's hope he will do great things, and not only he, all rulers throughout the world, they should do great thing for their people. After all, they are ruler because of we people. So they should always do good for the people. Politics is not a profession, it is a sacrifice. They have to sacrifice for the people. So similar way that ruler can do a great thing. We have hope, we have belief, we have elected them, we have given our support to them. So they should bring changes to our life. That is what important. So let us see hope.